What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. If you're new here, my name is Johnny. I'm your host, and this is the secret episode of Video Game Resellers. And if you don't know this man right here, I'm sure you guys seen him in the community and now more familiar in the TCG scenes. Everybody welcome Mr. Cali Collectibles. What's up, man, dude?
What's up, sir? It's a pleasure to be here.
Hey, man, it's an honor, dude. Finally, bro. I finally get you, dude, to be on the podcast, bro. Go ahead, introduce yourself. Let everyone know your name and the name of your business, bro.
For sure. Well, my name's Sako. Everyone calls me Sako.
Okay.
My business is Mr. Cali Collectibles.
Okay.
And I mainly do video game and TCG reselling.
That's cool. How did the name come about, Mr. Cali Collectibles?
So, it's actually a funny story. On my way, my old job sent me to this training in Cleveland. And on the flight back, I was already thinking about putting in my 2 week so I could pursue my business full time. And I was thinking of names. I was like, Cali Collectibles. I was like, I like how that sounds, the CC, you know. But then I was like, Mr. My favorite Fallout game is Fallout New Vegas. And on there you have an option to listen to the radio, and one of the radio personalities, his name's Mr. New Vegas. And dude, his voice is like, it's just a cool presence, you know, like, I don't know, like old school radio, like you listen to Art LeBeau. He gave me like Art LeBeau vibes. So I was like, Mr., just put the Mr. in front of it. People take you seriously, not think you're some kid. That's just, you know. So it's like, Mr. Cali Collectibles. I texted it to my wife. I texted her like two other options too, but she's like, no.
What were the other options?
I don't even remember, bro.
No?
I erased them. I was like,
You
so
just
she told me it's that one. She's like, I like that one. I was like,
you didn't put your name on it like some people, like Sako's Collectibles?
No.
You didn't want to do your name?
No, just because, I don't know. People, they'll know my name when they meet me in person. You know, like I introduce myself.
And
like,
how long have you been in this reselling journey, bro?
Probably since like 2020, 2021.
2020? Oh, like the COVID.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't jump to it full time until I think like 2021. Wow. Early 2021, I want to say.
Were you a collector first?
Yeah, Pokemon games, TCG, mainly Pokemon games, and then like Fallout stuff.
Wow, that's cool, man. And how much money did you start with? How much inventory money when you first started?
When I first started,
yeah, was it a lot of money?
No, it was just what I had.
Your collectibles, your personal collection.
Yeah, wow. It wasn't nothing crazy. I just started and then hustling.
What was your first show, if you remember?
My first show?
Yeah.
I think Valley Retro Game Swap.
No way.
Yeah, Valley Retro Game Swap in Game Realms in Burbank.
Did you make good sales that day?
I did, bro.
No way.
I did. That day I was like,
I think that was the peak, right? The peak of video games?
That was like peak.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
dude.
peak.
One table? Did you already have your logo and everything?
No.
Nothing.
I didn't have my logo yet.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. It was just the face, me, and the name.
I'm guessing that Jolteon's your favorite Pokemon.
It's one of my favorite Pokemons, for sure, yeah. It actually started because some guy sent me, I had bought a lot online, and some guy sent me like a little figure, Jolteon figure, and I was like, you know how people do like watermarks on their pictures and stuff?
Yeah.
So I just put the little Jolteon in the background and just ran with it. Yeah.
That's cool. That's super cool, man. And as a vendor, what's been your favorite event to vend at?
For video games, Game On Expo in Arizona.
On Expo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because right now, are you slowly making a transition fully, or you're going to do both?
I still do both, but right now I'm more TCG.
Okay.
And now I'm more selective on like
video games,
like what video games I get or take in.
Okay. Is there a reason for that? Is it just saturated?
I would say there's more liquidity in the Pokemon market. More liquidity.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you think people are more they're in the search for Pokemon cards rather than they are video games? Have you noticed it slowed down? Is that why you kind of lean more a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of.
When did you notice that change? Because I know you're both really. You're a huge video game guy, and I see you now TCG. So you have a view of both worlds. But when did you notice that you're like, man, dude, video games are kind of slowing down a little bit?
I'll say when. So I've always been into TCG, but like for
Yeah.
me personally, like
Gotcha.
boosters and
Yeah.
stuff.
But
That's
not
actually
to sell, right?
yeah, like to put away
Yeah.
because TCG always goes up, and that's how I started Pokemon. I was a big Pokemon fan before. That's actually how I paid for part of my wedding. Was I sold all
That's
my
pretty
old
cool.
boosters and stuff.
No, what boosters did you sell?
Sword and Shield stuff, yeah, and then like
That's legit.
older older like collections boxes, like or like Mewtwo tins, like the old Mewtwo tins.
Yeah.
I had those, but I was just getting those and just putting them away, like in a little tub, just to have like a little,
Yeah.
safety net, maybe,
Yeah.
because they're like assets, bro.
Yeah, of course, big time.
They have a actual value, like on the
Mhm.
market, like they actually have a value assigned to them, and they're
Yeah.
selling.
Big time.
There's volume
Yeah.
like at that price.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's. Uh, at first it was like collector, and then when I was like, damn, I straight up just paid for my wedding with like my little collection.
So that was like last year, right? You just got married last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got married.
So is
last
that
year.
when you noticed, like, you know what, video games are good, but I should probably lean a little bit more towards TCG?
I wouldn't say that. I would say the beginning of this year, the end of last year is when I started
Noticing
big time.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what how can I say this? What first like what do you call them? The not the sections, the era of the Pokemon, because you know how they have Destined Rivals.
Yeah, like different.
Yeah, which one was the first one that you noticed? Like, man, this is selling a lot, bro. The sets. What set?
What sets?
Yeah.
Well, so in COVID we had the vintage boom.
Mm-hmm.
So like vintage sets were like going crazy, right? And then it's cooled down a little bit. And then for me personally, I started coming back into like TCG Pokemon ripping Sword and Shield. Because I like the arts a lot from Sword and Shield. Like the alt arts.
Yeah.
That was what got me back. I was like, dang, I actually like the art on this card too.
Yeah. Yeah, some of that art is pretty sick.
It's
dude.
sick.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, man.
Yeah.
Are you looking to fully be TCG, or you're always gonna be a video game guy?
I'm always gonna be both.
Okay.
Both, but more TCG
Now,
because
prior to it, you were video games only.
Yeah, and then TCG was like personal. I just put that stuff like I just put away because it always goes up. Yeah. And when it's down, just buy more.
Yeah, 100%.
When it's down, like it's on sale.
Yeah. Does it kind of like get you bummed out or break your heart that you're like, oh man, video games are down? Or are you waiting for, because I noticed there's a lot of video game guys, right? There's a lot of them. You think most of these guys just jumped in to invest, or do you think they were really collectors? Most of them, some of them.
I would say a good amount were collectors too. Okay. Like a good amount of the dudes I know, like they also play video games too. I mean, I played video games too. Yeah. But
because I feel like I see a lot of the guys who are now TCG. They were prior. They were a little bit video games. Yeah,
because it's probably more liquid for them right now.
And people go where the money's at, huh?
People go where the money's at. I think it's just good to be able to like adapt to just anything, business, your life, anything. You just adapt. Because
people don't know, but Mr. Cali Collectibles is full time. This is what you do.
Yeah.
Nothing else, right?
Full time business. Yeah.
Man, dude.
Yeah, I'm all in.
All in, huh?
All in.
Dude, you ever had days where you're just like, dude, I hope this show goes good. Otherwise, XYZ.
100%.
Yeah.
I would say when you run your own business, your worst enemy is your mind. You're your own worst enemy. Yeah, your mind. You put stuff in your head. Sometimes it's not even true, but you're like thinking of the future. The uncertainty of the future is kind of what like gets you. But I have like a game plan in my mind. So I just tell myself stick to the plan.
Yeah, because I know you also had someone wreck your car, dude.
Bro,
how was that? Crazy. I remember that. So I'm like, oh my goodness, bro.
That was crazy, bro. It was literally the same night I got back home from Game On Expo in Arizona in April. So I was like feeling good. I was like, dang, I just killed it. I was like sick. I killed it. Can't wait to take all this money I made and, invest it, make more money, dude. And then I don't know what I was looking at. And my wife had fallen asleep. And I was like, 12 or 1 in the morning, something like that. And I just heard bah, and I was like, I knew it in my head too. The sound was too close. I got up and I said, bad word.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think they just hit the cars. And my wife was like, what? And I was like, call 911, because I already knew. I was already like putting my shoes on, getting ready to go outside. And I just told
What
her,
were you
call
doing?
911.
You were just up?
Yeah, I was just like reflecting a little bit, and then like waiting to go back to sleep, or like waiting to go to sleep, fall asleep.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
Oh,
then
dude.
I heard that. And then yeah, that guy totaled my car and my wife's car. And then he hit my suegra's car, but it's an old school car, so those things are
they're
steel,
made,
you know? Those
yeah,
things
you ain't nothing's happening.
Exactly, you know. That thing has just a little dent. That's it.
But the new cars are like plastic, huh?
Bro, yeah.
Yeah, they're done.
They're done.
Oh, dude.
Those cars are not built to last.
You're devastated, huh?
I was upset. I was more upset for my wife's car than mine. Because I was like, I paid cash on my car, you know? Like, I don't like payments.
Yeah, same.
So I paid cash for my car. So I was like, whatever, the insurance company is going to cash me out. I have full coverage, whatever. But my wife's car, she was still doing payments. And that car, my wife had wanted that car. That car is like the car she manifested, you know? She was like, I want, you know, a black Lexus SUV, and that's what she got. So I was more upset for my wife than for myself. Like me, I was like, bro, you know.
You get another one.
I'm resilient, you know, like I'll figure it out. But yeah, I was more pissed for my wife. So yeah, I actually chased the guy.
He left?
He ditched the U-Haul. He was in a U-Haul, bro. He ditched the U-Haul and started running. So I chased him while I was on the phone with 911, telling them like, yo, I'm here at this street and this street. Guy just crashed into my wife's car and my car. Total. Well, obviously they were total.
Oh, dude.
And I was chasing him, and then.
Did they ever get the guy?
No, bro. California's. They have a hard time punishing criminals in California, bro.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, they didn't get the guy.
He ran?
Yeah, he ran. I was chasing him, and the 911 operator told me, like, don't chase him, you know, like, he could have something. And he did look like he was on something, too, because that kind of hit with that U-Haul. Bro, he had to have been concussed or something.
Oh, wow.
Because there was blood, too. Like, he probably hit his, like, face or something. And,
his nose, huh?
Yeah, and he was on some drugs because he left, like, a pipe in the
that's crazy.
Driver's seat. And he left his phone. So that's why I was like, how did the police never catch him? Like, he left his phone. He left, like, anyways, yeah. It was just,
dude. But they cashed you out, though.
Yeah, for my car. And they gave some cash for my wife's car. But it wasn't, like, she was still making payments, so it wasn't.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Man, bro. So that day you were just kind of like, man, I just came back. This happened.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. But you know what? God likes to test you.
Yeah, big time, bro. Yeah, so, you were at you were just came back from something super dope.
Such a sick show. I told my wife, I was like, bro, my whole bag was full of cash. I was like, sick, you know, like, I'll make some moves.
Yeah.
And, you know, and then.
That's so. Oh man, dude. Man, that must be hard, especially you. You're a full time. You can just tighten it from here.
Oh,
yeah. You're a full time. That's I props, bro, because you know you never know if your next sale is gonna be good or not. The next show's gonna be good or not. You don't know that. We don't know that, right?
Yeah.
Some shows could be good. Some shows aren't good at all, bro.
Yeah.
You know, have you ever had a bad show where you're like, come on, man?
Yeah. I've had a bad show, but
you didn't even make no sales at all. You always made sales.
I've always made sales.
That's cool.
But there's some shows where I'm like, dude, I didn't even make like half my goal. You know.
You have goals set every time you do.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
100%.
You should.
Yeah.
What works for me, what works for someone doesn't work for another person.
Yeah.
But for me, I always have like
a goal,
set number. Yeah, or like that's a goal cool. Where I'm like.
And your wife's very supportive of it, huh?
100%. Yeah.
That's so cool,
yeah.
bro. I don't know if it'll work for, like you said, I don't know that it'll work for everyone. Like, hey, I'm going to start doing full-time video games at TCG. Someone's wife be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Right? Because you don't know. Like, you have to look for shows. How do you look for shows, by the way? But I'm sorry, I cut you off. You were going to say something.
You're good. I don't remember, but
no, I'm just saying, how do you look for shows, or how do you know what shows, you know, to invest in, you have I'm sure you have networking, right?
Yeah. Mostly through networking.
Through networking.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, this show's good, that show's good. That's so cool.
Or sometimes I like to observe. Like I'll go to a show maybe before I even try it to just trade or, maybe buy some stuff for me personally.
Yeah.
Like to sell or, yeah. So sometimes I'll scope out a show before I even commit.
Wow.
Not to be like rude, but just for me.
Yeah, of course.
I value my time too.
Of course.
Like any show I do.
Do you dedicate certain days just to go to shows?
Yeah, if I have a big show, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I'm like, okay, this day I'm like shut down. Like, no. But then sometimes there's like pickups or stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, how do you just? They could just be randomly, right?
Yeah.
Hey, come pick this up. Hey, come get this.
I'll message them and be like, hey, I have a show until then, but I can go after, and
Man,
I'm just
dude.
hustling all the time.
All the time, just moving.
I'm always thinking like the next move.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the next big thing right now? The Phantasmal Flames?
Yeah, I would say Phantasmal Flames.
You get in line and all that stuff?
No, I don't do that. I just get it if
It's
I can get it for MSRP or if someone trades it in. Okay. But even then, like new cards, I try not to take in like new sets until like 3 months after they come out because it gives like the market time to stabilize.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Because sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is like observe,
That's true, bro.
Like step back and
just observe.
That's what happened with the cars, bro. Of course, I was angry in the moment, but I had to take a step back. I'm like, no one was hurt.
That's true, bro.
I wasn't in the car. Yeah, sometimes I sit in front of the house, chilling in my car before I go in. Like decompress, maybe like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, big time.
So no one was hurt. Nothing. That. Like it was.
Would you say that was one of your lowest moments of like this journey? Or you had lower moments?
Probably lower moments. Probably when I just started, when like it was just like me, like like how am I gonna do this, or like this needs to work, or else everything I gave up is like.
But I feel like you're well connected. You're connected to Game Tower. You're connected to Retro Respawn. You're well connected in the community, bro. So I feel like that probably helps you out a lot, right?
Yeah,
like you're cool with a lot of stores. You're cool with a lot of vendors.
100%.
Right?
100% helps me out.
Yeah.
And those people are also not just monetary, but also like their feedback or their advice. Seeing how they did, like observing how they got so
successful.
Yeah, exactly. Just observing what they did or like some things they did, just taking advice from them too. And
what's the most expensive game you sold, bro?
Most expensive game I've sold?
Any console.
Probably like Rule of Rose, maybe for PS2. It's like 900.
That's the one that you sold?
Yeah, I've sold it a couple times.
A couple times?
I've had it a couple times. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's games that are like that where I'm like, it's liquid. Someone's going to want that game. You know? Horror games for PS2. Just horror games in general. There's
horror games?
Horror fan base.
No way.
So like, it's like Pokemon. Pokemon, there's a big fan base. Horror movies, it's a big fan base for horror movies.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's a trip, dude.
Yeah, Silent Hill, Resident Evil. Like good horror stuff.
Yeah. Wow, dude. That's a trip, man. What about what's the biggest transaction you've done in a show? Like one transaction from one customer, like boom, 3Gs, 4Gs, 5Gs. Was it Game On Expo?
Maybe Game On Expo.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe Game On Expo, or actually, I would say Game On Expo, and I did the regional. It's a card show.
Yeah.
The regional. I think that one's like. That one was like in one transaction. It was like 3K.
That's your biggest transaction?
Yeah, like 3 to 5K, I would say.
That's so sick, dude.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
3 to 5K.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's a key factor in making good sales? Because you're a full-time guy. I know you had mentioned before the pod, having a good attitude was a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being able to talk to people, and your inventory, having good inventory too, bro. Like some people just have like a bunch of expensive stuff, and it'll sit. It's very like intimidating too. It's having something for everyone.
tailored to everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Or just some stuff like um also being good with people because
Yeah, having good customer service.
exactly, yeah, because there's times someone's come to my table and I just talked to them about like a game they were checking out that I've actually played as well, and I was like, dude, that's a sick game, like
Yeah.
soundtrack's sick, the story, I
Yeah.
like that. And they've ended up like picking up a couple games, not even they came looking for it, just the conversation. They're like, one guy at Game On Expo last year told me, he's like, I appreciate that when I pulled up you actually had a conversation. He's like, because I'll go to some other vendors' tables and they'll just be looking at me like, are you gonna buy anything or not? Like not saying it,
Yeah,
but
of course.
get
Yeah,
that
you
vibe.
feel that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're like, oh,
you're
like
gonna buy it or and it's
Yeah.
like, dude, they're here to have like fun at the show. It's
Yeah.
not. They're not here to drop money.
Yeah.
Or maybe in the future
Yeah,
they'll
yeah, yeah.
remember that.
Hey,
too.
you know what? Yeah, yeah. Hey, you know what? You have a website. Oh, they could buy it
Yeah,
later.
exactly. Or my Insta. So I've had many times people have hit me up like, hey, you still had this? I saw it at the show, but I didn't have the money then.
Oh, wow.
Or do you take trades? I didn't have anything for trade. But I'm local.
Yeah.
Maybe we can meet up. And I'm like, yeah, I can do that.
Wow. And how much money would you say you started with when you first ventured into this reselling game? And was this savings money? Was this money from a loan or
No, it was
straight money that was saved?
sold my personal.
Wow.
Sold my personal.
Put all your marbles in it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just went
If
all
someone wanted to start this venture, how much would you recommend for them to start with? Can it be anything? Can it be 1,000? Can it be 500?
It depends on where they're at in their life too. So someone who,
because you got to consider you. I'm thinking in my mind right away when you say you're full time, you got to consider your rent, your mortgage, or whatever.
Yeah.
Car payments, insurance, cell phone bills. Like how do you like that's pretty, like that's pretty brave, bro. That's a brave decision to make.
Thanks, bro. Yeah.
For real, it's like to think about it. Like man, dude, like you're depending on sales, bro. You're depending on making money through Pokemon cards, through video games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how much would you recommend, or someone watching and say, hey, you know what, I kind of want to do it?
Depending where they're at, I want to say like a safe number would be like 3 to 5K.
Okay.
So,
where you were at in life at the moment, you were like, I'm ready for this, or you were just kind of over your job?
I was over my job, and
you needed something.
I was basically betting on myself. Just betting on myself.
Like it's also like a mental game, huh? You have to be strong mentally.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, because that car crash, I think I would have been done. I'm like, I'm good, bro. I'm going back to, I'm gonna go to Starbucks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's devastating, bro. That's your car. That's how you get around. Like I saw that, I'm like, damn, that's rough, dude. Yeah. Can't imagine, dude.
I think what helped me was I put the hat on of being a husband. So like, you have to be able to wear many hats. So my hat was, I'll figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out.
Wow.
There's like,
what was the next show? Choice. What was the next show after that?
The next big one was SoCal.
Ooh.
That was the next big one. Was SoCal.
How far along was that?
Couple months. April, May, June. Okay. So like a month and a half.
Oof.
But I was lucky enough where my wife worked from home. So I was like, okay, sick. So that buys me some time. She don't need a car every single day. She doesn't need to commute to work every day. So she works from home.
Yeah.
And then me, I got a rental until I figured out what to do. And I was like, okay, well, I can still run my business, do pickups and stuff while I look for another car.
Yeah.
And then deal with, whatever they're going to cash me out and all that stuff.
That took some time, right?
It took some time, yeah. Wow. It take a minute. They want to give you they want to be done with it and give you the least amount. Yeah. But yeah, it's just knowing.
Yeah. Wow, dude. Yeah. And what's the one thing that keeps you going, bro? You ever thought about that thought ever crossed your mind where you're like, dude, I'm kind of done, bro?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. That thought comes to me maybe once a month. I would say. But like I said, your own worst enemy is your mind.
That's true.
So sometimes when it's tough, it's tough, bro. But that's life,
Yeah.
It's like marriage too.
Yeah.
It's not always.
Yeah.
People are like, always... oh, you get married and it's... No, bro. Like,
I know.
It's like another business,
Yeah.
bro. You know, like you're
That's
gonna
true.
get
Facts.
you're gonna get what you put into it. You're gonna get it out, and you're not gonna see it
That's
immediately.
good, bro. That's good.
You know,
Yeah.
but you're gonna see it.
So
Not
it's-
immediately.
Yeah.
Sometimes not monetarily,
Yeah,
but you're gonna see it.
that's good.
You're
Yeah.
gonna see it. Just lock in.
It's what you
honestly.
put into it, right? If
Exactly,
you put
yeah.
in good work and time and effort, your marriage is gonna be successful.
Yeah.
Same thing with your business, right? How do you market most of your stuff? Or
Myself,
network?
Instagram. Yeah. Or I go drive to stores. That's how I met Dylan and
Yeah.
Elliot and Toys of the Universe, Charmless, and
You also go to there's the button guys.
Button Delight.
Yeah,
Brandon.
yeah,
He's a
yeah.
cool dude, bro.
Yeah.
Very cool dude too. Well, they're all cool dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever get into resistance from any of them being a reseller? Because that must have been tough too, right? Going in there like, oh, this guy's a reseller, like.
It's holding firm to being like knowing what you have and not taking anything personal. Business is business, bro.
Yeah.
Can't
No
mix
feelings. Yeah,
business
you can't. You
and
can't mix your
Can't.
feelings in it. Yeah. It
There's
just has
one
to be business.
funny story. There was one time Elliot and I we didn't make a deal. It was gonna be like a big deal.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get down to the number. And then I was like, "It's all good, bro. You're still invited to my birthday party, you know, like, bro, you know, like, it's business. I know if it doesn't make sense for you, it doesn't make sense for you. It doesn't make sense for me. It doesn't make sense for me. We're still homies after."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, Elliot's such a good dude, bro.
Yeah, I love Elliot.
Elliot's such a great dude, man.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's such a great dude.
Elliot, Dylan.
What about
Fee,
yeah, who else?
Fee Retro Things for You Gaming. That's my guy. I love that guy. Yeah.
Vintage Vaults.
Vintage Vaults, Gianni.
Yeah, bro. I remember when he used to work for Dylan.
Oh yeah,
And he would do his little raffles on Instagram only.
And then he branched out and
Yeah.
did his own thing.
That whole side he owns or he rents?
That's his, yeah. He rents it.
The
yeah.
whole side?
That section, the TCG section, he rents that. That's his
Wow.
area.
That's crazy. Yeah, he's grown a lot, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
big time.
bro. I went the other day, bought some. Actually, I bought that right there. That little over there, the little.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. He had it for like 100, and then I was like, "Oh, what's your best price?" He gave me like $80. But I want to put that in my fish tank.
Bro, that's sick.
That's sick, huh?
Yeah.
I know. It looks smaller when he put it on Instagram, but I want to put that in my fish tank, and I want to put some sand. I want to make it look dope.
That's
I'm like, I
sick.
think it's so dope. Yeah, but nah, Gianni's has grown definitely, bro. Definitely, man. So once a month, bro, you go
Probably
through
once
that.
a month.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude.
Sometimes more than once a month. Some
Dang,
months.
bro.
It's just, but that's
Is
like
it the
nature
sales?
Of the
Is
beast.
it yeah? Is it the sales that kind of, or is it
The
vendors, or is it
sales.
people? What do you think is the most?
Maybe just life events too. You know,
No.
like that thing with the cars was
Yeah.
tough. But I was like,
Yeah,
what am I
what
gonna
can you
do?
do?
Bro?
Yeah,
What
you
am I
can't.
gonna
You
do?
can't do nothing.
Am I gonna sit and
Yeah.
cry about it? Or
Yeah.
am I gonna lock in and
Dang, dude.
you know?
Maybe that's why you spend a lot of time bulking up, huh? You
Yeah,
that helps out a lot, right? I'm sure, dude.
working out's really.
How often do you work out, bro?
I try to do at least 3 or 4 times a week.
That's sick.
Weightlifting, yeah, at least 3 or 4 times a week. Yeah,
Wow.
it's
dude.
more so for my mental health.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
Like
if
it
you work
helps you
out just to
mentally.
look good, you're gonna hate working
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
If you
yeah.
work out because like gets you ready for the day, or you know what I mean,
Yeah,
gets you
decompresses you,
exactly.
bro.
Yeah,
No, I know. I used to do the Muay Thai, bro. I'd be upset. Get there, get tossed
Forget
up by a
about
couple guys. They're like, life's not that bad, bro. You know, like life's not even that bad. Like it is, but you decompress, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
you get that anger, that whatever it is you feel, the emotions, you get them out at the gym. You're like, hey man, I'm gonna keep hustling, bro. I'm gonna keep hustling. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep moving. You know.
yeah.
What's your reselling inventory worth right now, bro?
I would say
Both video games and TCG.
I for sure try to keep at least like 5 figures, like on ice, just as like a fail safe, or just ready for like a show. I for sure try to keep like at least like 5 figures.
But obviously, you don't
Inventory.
take all your inventory ever, right?
No.
Yeah.
And I
Especially
don't like
with
to
the
take
stuff.
multiples of stuff.
Yeah, especially you go by yourself, right?
Yeah, I go by myself. Yeah.
Especially now with everything that's going on, bro.
Yeah.
People getting robbed,
Yeah.
dude. That's such crazy. That's so crazy, bro.
It is crazy.
Yeah. So how much do you normally take when you do take like half your inventory, 3/4, a quarter of it? Because I'm sure you don't take all of it, right?
No. Also, too, it depends because sometimes you can fill like a case with like smaller slabs that are also liquid for like 5K and under, you know, or you can take like 10K of stuff. I try to stick in between like the 5 to 10 range, but also too, you never know who's gonna show up and want to be like, hey, how much for everything? Like everything you got, sick, you know?
Yeah, and cash you all out.
And cash you out, yeah. Actually, my last show, someone cashed me out on my singles. Yeah,
At the LA Card Fest?
Yeah, LA Card Fest.
When
yeah.
I saw you?
Yeah, yeah.
No way.
Someone cashed me out on my singles.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like, you have a lot of good singles. He's like, would you give me a deal if I take all of them? And then I told him the number, and he's like, yeah, but I'm taking all of them. I was like, but they're all liquid. Like, they're all liquid singles. Those are all good. Also, too, when I look at inventory, I'm like, would I buy that? You know, like, would I buy that? Hell yeah, that's a sick car. That's sick art, you know?
Do you grade stuff through
I don't
PSA?
grade stuff,
You don't grade
no.
stuff? You just buy it graded already?
Yeah,
Okay.
just the time.
The time,
I don't
man.
have
I
the
was gonna say,
patience.
yeah,
I don't have the patience. Some people do,
Yeah.
but for me, I don't like stuff sitting. Like,
Because it's money, bro.
It's money
yeah,
sitting.
yeah. Especially coming from you, your point of view is like, that's money that's sitting right there. I need to move.
Opportunity
Yeah,
cost, bro.
yeah, big time.
The profit I can get
Yep.
from that and then put it into the
Yep.
next thing.
Yep.
It's
Big time.
worth more than me holding it and getting the extra
Yeah.
100, 200
Yeah,
bucks,
bro.
you know?
Man, no. Do you think competition affects you in any way? With video games, did it affect you in any way? All these video game guys who are out there trying to.
I think competition is good for you in general. I used to play sports, so
What sport?
competition's really good. Basketball.
Oh,
Yeah. Just play ball.
So you're gonna go to December 6th LA Card Fest? They're gonna have a little basketball competition. Are you gonna go
That's funny.
ball up?
I would. Yeah, that's
Yeah, they're
sick.
gonna have it.
They do. They
Yeah,
will? That's
bro.
sick.
December 6th, they're gonna do it's like a gym,
Uh-huh.
and they have a basketball from like 3 to 5. Dudes are gonna ball up.
Hell yeah, that's
Yeah.
sick.
I know the dude LA Card Fest Eastside. He's good, bro.
Okay.
I seen him shoot some threes. I'm like, is that Curry, bro? He sent me a video.
Damn, that's sick. Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know you play basketball.
Yeah, I
dude.
played basketball, bro. It was a big. Before lifting, I played basketball like every day.
Wow.
Bro,
Who's your
every day.
favorite team?
Lakers.
Lakers.
I'm a Lakers
Yeah.
since forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah. I'm a Kobe fan then, huh?
Kobe.
Yeah. And I was a Jordan.
Kobe.
Jordan
But I'm a
was my-
basketball fan too. Like players, there's players I like their
Yeah.
style.
You like Steph Curry?
I like Steph Curry.
I like Steph
He's a
Curry.
good player.
Yeah, I like Steph Curry.
Yeah, but there's like older cats that I really like dudes who played in like the 80s and early 90s.
Ooh, like who? Name a couple.
There's a guy named Sharif Abdul Rahim. That guy was a bucket getter, bro. That
I'm
guy
gonna check
just
him out.
straight got buckets. Buckets. You needed a bucket, you give him the ball.
No way.
Also too, like players that know their role. You know what I mean? Because it's not just everyone scoring; it's a team game.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So you need to know.
Yeah.
Okay, my job is this.
Yeah.
My job is this.
Yep.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
this is my job. This is what I'm good at. This is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Yes. Or like, bro, Jamal Crawford.
Oh yeah.
Come on,
Jamal
man.
Crawford.
Buckets.
Yeah, bro.
Buckets,
That's true.
buckets. He knew wasn't the star of the team, but he could probably get more points than the star of the team. But
Yeah.
that was not his job.
Yeah.
His job was to come off.
Yeah.
The
When he
bench.
played for the Clippers, I was like, man, he was so good.
The
He was
Clippers,
so good.
bro. When he was with the Hawks,
He was. Yeah.
he originally got drafted by the Bulls, I think. Yeah, by the
Wow.
Bulls.
So you follow basketball?
Not so much now, just because the game's different.
It's way different, huh?
Way different.
Yeah. Over 100 plus points.
Yeah, it's kind of
That's
crazy.
crazy, dude.
Yeah, I actually like dudes that play defense too. You know, like I'm a big fan of like dudes who can do both, like not just score the ball.
Yeah.
If you can stop somebody,
That's actually pretty good. Yeah.
that's if you can body somebody up and make them think twice before, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's power in itself.
Yeah.
Or like, that's a skill in itself.
Yeah, of course. Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, 100%, man. So for you would say, competition doesn't really affect you.
No, it should bring out it should make you rise to another level if you use it correctly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like competition should make you
Push yourself,
push
make
yourself
yourself better,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
Because if you're just like basketball, when we're playing teams and we're beating them by like 20, my like travel ball team, it's kind of bored. Not like in a pretentious way, just like I want someone to make me better. There was stuff I was missing from my game that like dudes that were like 6 feet tall and more athletic than me. Okay, well now I have to think of a new way to guard him or to score on him or now have to think of a new way to be better. So competition should bring out the best in you. It's like
Yeah.
poker too. I play poker. When I play better
That's
poker
right.
players
That's right.
than me,
You play poker, dude.
I like playing.
Are those chips real money when you post on Instagram?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
way.
You play. Yeah. For real
That's
money.
crazy.
Yeah. And you should be playing for real money.
Wow.
Then your decisions are smarter. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
You're not playing with your money. Well, you're playing with your
Yeah,
money,
yeah,
but you're not making
you're not-
stupid decisions. and
Wow,
stuff. It's the same
dude.
thing as business, bro.
Same thing
Like,
as bluffing. I mean, sorry, there's a lot of bluffing sometimes?
there is bluffing, but there's spots you need to know when you can bluff, when you can't. It's like a story, you know, like
That's crazy.
based off the action of your opponent. It's like reading them, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're good at reading people too, huh? When they're
I'm
like,
starting to get better. Yeah, I'm starting to get better
wow.
at reading.
So all that helps you out, helps out your business, dude.
Yeah, you just
Wow.
use it.
That makes a lot of sense. Why you're like, why am I gonna invest my time with the PSA? I got moves to make, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste time. That doesn't make sense for you.
Yeah, for some
people
people
it does.
it
Yeah,
does. Yeah.
for some people it makes
For
a lot of
me,
sense.
it doesn't.
Yeah, you're hustling, you're out there, you're
Yeah.
moving. Yeah. Wow, dude, that's insane, bro. Yeah, you're competitive because it shouldn't affect you. Competition shouldn't
It shouldn't
affect
even
you.
bring you down.
Yeah.
It shouldn't even work.
It should inspire you to get better. Yeah, 100%,
And at
bro.
the end of the day, like I stay in my own lane, you know, like
Yeah.
I just worry about my business.
Yeah,
Because what is someone else's business gonna do for me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that's true. You ever have beef with anyone? People trying to like put you down.
I think
You don't have to name drop.
No. Yeah. I think anywhere you go, you will. When you're doing something.
I think having haters is a good thing.
Yeah,
right?
when you're doing something right.
Yeah, you're doing it right.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
you're like, oh man, this guy's doing something right.
It fuels me more. I love it. Like when I play basketball, I love when people.
Dude, that's
talk
funny.
smack.
It's funny you say that. That's exactly what the homie Isaiah said. It's like, oh, it just fuels me, bro.
I
Like,
love it.
like
I
when
love
there's
it.
card shows, like, oh, it fuels me. I want to.
love it.
Yeah, it's
The support also helps too.
Yeah,
you
of
know,
course,
flip
of course.
side support and love and
yeah.
direction, mentorship, guidance that like all like Hex, Retro Hex Collect,
Yeah.
Dylan, my
Yeah.
homie Fee, Elliot,
Yeah.
Mitch, S&M Collectibles.
Oh yeah.
My homie Danny, the Ninja,
Oh yeah.
TCG. Those guys, you get support and love there too. But then you also, it's a two-sided coin. You know what I mean? So you
Mhm.
also get like people talking down or like people not wishing the best for you. But at the end of the day, it's like in my hands.
Yeah, yeah.
What I do.
What
is
you
in
do
my
with it? Yep.
hands.
What you do with it? Yeah. You can't change people's minds.
You
gotta
can't
be
make
who
anyone
you.
think
Yeah,
the way
bro.
you think.
Of course.
Or
No, I feel you.
just
And it's
yourself.
I think it's normal for people to get along with certain people. It's okay not to get along with everyone. Yeah,
that's
it's
life,
normal.
bro.
Yeah, it's
There's
normal.
countries that don't
Yeah.
get along with
Yeah,
each
bro.
other.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, no, definitely. I completely 100% agree with you. What are some of the things that you dislike as a vendor, bro?
dislike as
Yeah.
a vendor.
Like video games and TCG, because you're both worlds, bro.
I'll say normal stuff like getting lowballed or
Does it annoys you?
not annoys me. I'm just like,
Let's just say you're selling a game for $25. Someone like, I'll give you 15. How do you politely say no?
I'll say cash 20. That'll be my response. Cash, if you give me cash, I'll take 20. 15, I can't. It's probably what I paid on it. And I'm not in a business to break even. You're actually losing money if you break even. Your time to go pick it up. Your time, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's some good
You know?
knowledge, bro. That is waste. You're breaking even. You're losing
I'm not
time,
doing it for fun.
gas.
You know?
Ooh.
It's fun. It's
Yeah. Wow,
But
dude.
there are L's you take, but are they really L's if you like learn from them? You know what I mean?
Of course.
You know? So
Yeah.
You're gonna take L's for sure.
Wow.
For sure, you're gonna take L's. 100%. It's just
What's
the
the
wins
biggest
are
L
more.
What's the biggest L you've taken?
Biggest L I took for like $1,200. Yeah.
You broke even?
No, I lost $1,200.
Oh.
Yeah. Bought an item that looked real, and it wasn't. Turns out it wasn't. And I knew it too, though. I was taking a chance. So sometimes you gotta shoot your shot, bro.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
What
But
the
like I
person
said,
say?
I wasn't gonna sit and like,
Yeah, what'd the person say when you told them?
bro, it never got back to me.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. But those are the chances and gambles
Yeah.
you take.
Oh, dude. But you
Yeah.
learn from it.
Yeah, exactly. Am I gonna do it again? Hell no. But um, I wasn't gonna let it like
How long ago was that?
maybe like 2 years, a year or
Okay.
two.
Okay. So it's early on in your journey.
Yeah, like
Wow,
two
dude.
years or a year ago.
So
I think like 2
technically
years.
2020, so technically you're going on to 6 years, bro, of doing this full time.
Yeah, just about
Wow.
5 6 years. Yeah, because I didn't really
Wow.
like go all into like 2021. That's when I was like, all right, well,
It's on.
quitting my job, put my 2 week in, and that's what I'm gonna do every day.
What time do you wake up, bro? Are you an
Lately, I've
early?
been sleeping in, but I do try to get up like 5. I do try to wake up like 5:15, just to get ahead of the day.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, yeah, big time.
Yeah. There was a
Yeah.
book I read where it's like there's some like hormone or something that's released when you wake up earlier than the sun and before everyone else. It's called it's not a syndrome, but it's like called like leader of the pack mentality. When you're
Mm,
up before everyone
yeah,
else.
yeah. No, I love waking up early. 4 o'clock, bro.
Yeah.
It feels so good.
It feels good to wake up
Everyone's
early.
everyone's asleep. I'm up here. I'm editing. I'm doing stuff. I'm like, I feel so good, bro.
Yeah.
I can see the sunrise come up. I'm like, barely cars moving. I'm like, man, it feels so good.
It does. And then you're
I never
out,
thought about it
and then
like
everyone's
that.
still
Yeah.
like
Barely waking up,
Yeah,
rushing,
yeah.
and I'm like, I'm already pretty much done. I'm already like hungry, like at 10.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like noontime, in my mind.
Bro, when it's like 6 or 7, I get home, I'm already done lifting. I showered already. I'm ready for the mood. Like what's the
Yeah.
move? What's the next move?
Yeah. Wow, dude. That's so cool, man. And going back to the things that you dislike as a reseller, what about TCG? What are some of the things that you dislike?
Um,
Or maybe there aren't anything you dislike.
I don't know about dislike, but some people think I'm like very how do I want to say it? Some bigger people, like people maybe bigger following, or they have more capital than myself. They think I'm dumb when they come and try to do a trade with me.
Oh, no way.
They think I'm like, like I don't know. Like,
But you've been in it for a while.
yeah, I'm also like, I'm pretty savvy, like.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not a dumb guy,
Yeah,
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think I'm like dumb, or I was born yesterday. I'm like, brother, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I wasn't born yesterday.
And you get that multiple? Like you've gotten that
I've gotten
multiple
a few
times? No way.
I've gotten a few times,
Yeah.
but for the most part, it's like everyone's been pretty fair and
Yeah.
like respectful, and it's good business.
Yeah.
I've had more good business than
Wow.
that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Wow, that's a trip, dude. 'Cause I'm not a TCG seller or nothing, but who would have ever imagined things like that happen?
Even with games before too, some people like, oh, this guy's new, I'm gonna take advantage. Like he don't know what he has or whatever, and I'm like.
So when you started seeing these guys come up to you, did you get a feeling of like, oh man, now there's a lot of hunters out there going out, or did you kind of look at it like, you know what, I can probably make better deals, or they're doing
Maybe they'll pick up something that I wasn't able to pick up.
Yeah.
They'll trade me for something that's been sitting for a minute, or maybe they can move it faster and vice versa. What they're trading me, they can't move it as fast, but I can move it faster.
What are the console games that you move the fastest for you?
PS2 and GameCube games, for sure, 100%.
Yeah. Wow.
But that's also what I grew up on too.
Mm.
And Xbox, but unfortunately, no one like loves Xbox. Like, probably Dylan's the only other person I know that like loves Xbox.
For real?
Like I do, yeah. Like
No
OG
way.
Xbox and 360.
That's crazy. I didn't know he was an Xbox guy.
Yeah, he's an Xbox guy.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a trip,
Yeah.
dude.
That's like
Wow.
how we had our little connection too. Like,
Wow.
yeah.
That's a trip. Xbox, who would have thought? You're a GameCube guy. What's your favorite GameCube game?
Favorite GameCube game?
Smash.
Exclusive or just
No,
on
just
GameCube?
yeah.
Honestly, bro, Disney Extreme Skate Adventure.
What?
That game is sick, bro. The
I've
soundtrack,
never played it. Yeah.
bro. Soundtrack is sick. The levels is sick. The way it ties in like characters, like missions for different characters in a movie.
Yeah.
It's like sick. So like, there's like a Toy Story one where you do like a mission for Zurg, Like Buzz, like you're can either be Buzz or Woody. I think you do like a mission for like Ham, and
That's crazy, dude.
yeah,
That's
or, like there's like
interesting.
a Lion King one where you do a mission for like Nala, and then like the soundtrack in the background is just like fire.
Yeah,
Bro.
the soundtracks back then were. I like the Mega Man soundtrack, the Super Mario 64, the Mario Kart 64 soundtrack. They were so good soundtracks, such great soundtracks.
They're good soundtracks.
They're different, bro. Different. They hit different, dude.
And they're actually
the Donkey
like,
Kong one.
Oh, Donkey.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, don't get started on that one.
Bro,
That's
the old FIFA soundtracks.
I've never heard of FIFA.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's just like a good mix of like everything.
Wow.
Everything.
Wow.
Yeah. Even the old Madden soundtracks, bro.
Yeah, the Madden's was good. Madden was good.
Oh, I will say too, NBA Street Volume 2.
Never played that one. Yeah.
That's a sick one.
If you could change one thing in the video game market, what would it be, bro?
Stop going digital so much. Having more physical media.
It's affecting it? Is it affecting the sales? Is it affecting the resellers?
I would say just the industry in general.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of physical media.
Yeah.
Because
you own it. It's
you
yours.
own it, bro.
Right?
It's yours. You can play it when you want. There's no like license issue or whatever. Like once you got that disc in your hand, like it's yours.
Yeah.
You know.
And just considering you saying that people are going digital, do you think that's probably gonna raise the prices on everything else? Because how are you gonna get now? There's gonna be no games. Yeah.
It depends too because it's a generational thing too. That's also one thing why I think Pokemon is like forever because, for example, like when I have kids, of course I'm gonna do Pokemon with them. You do Pokemon with yours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like Pokemon already got that next generation hooked. So probably when your kids have kids, Pokemon's still gonna be around. Yeah. And they're probably gonna rip packs with their kids. You know what I mean? So they already got you generationally. Yeah. You know?
That's true.
The games too. Yeah. I'd say video games. I would like to think that it's gonna keep it's like Pokemon, but the whole digital and everything, like there's digital Pokemon cards, but who do you know is trading each other like digital Pokemon cards? You know what I mean? Going crazy to open a pack online. You know, like
that doesn't happen.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen, bro.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Wow, dude. That's interesting, man. So that's probably gonna like you said, it's generational, so it might affect the new generation, right? The new generation is probably gonna be like, oh, digital, but more retro and vintage guys do the physical games, huh?
Yeah, because that's what we grew up with. You know, you had to have even movies, bro.
That's true, bro.
VHS. I used to have to rewind the VHS, you know, so if I wanted to watch the movie again.
I used to put it on the old, like a race car. You drop it,
the race car thing, and
rewind it, bro. You get a fee if you don't do it for Blockbuster. Did you ever, or Hollywood Video? Yeah. Wow, man. A little side question here, man. You drink coffee?
I do.
Who makes it better, bro? Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, or Coffee Bean, bro?
Coffee Bean.
Coffee Bean?
Coffee Bean. Coffee Bean. It's not watered down like that. I drink black coffee. Bro.
Coffee Bean?
Yeah.
What?
I drink black coffee. Yeah. So I judge like based off how the coffee tastes. I don't like putting like extra stuff because you crash when you put like extra stuff in there, like sweeteners and stuff. Yeah. The sugar is what makes you feel tired. Yeah.
I just like oat milk. That's it. Coffee and milk.
Yeah.
Maybe a little sweet sometimes, but not all the time.
Yeah.
So Coffee Bean.
Coffee Bean, yeah.
Wow.
The smell too, bro. Like, I know they're using good quality beans. You know.
That's a curveball. I thought you were gonna say Starbucks.
Starbucks? Yeah. I'm over Starbucks.
Oh man.
Too watered down.
Too watered down?
Yeah.
Wow.
Also,
I'm gonna
have
try
a high
that,
tolerance.
Bro. I'm gonna check that out. I didn't know that.
Coffee Bean's good. I love Coffee Bean. Yeah.
Wow. That's
I also have a
interesting.
high tolerance for caffeine, so.
Was that caffeine right there? What are you drinking?
It's a Jocko, energy drink, but there's no like artificial sweetener and stuff, so like you don't really crash too.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So Coffee Bean, huh? Are there any things you regret up to this point in your journey, bro?
I would say yeah, but as time goes on, you can't really
Like if you could go
like you
back
can't
to
go
one thing and you could change it, what would that be?
some L's I took for sure. Buying that item, being too excited for it, buying it, or buying an item that like sat for a minute that I thought was gonna move faster. But
Mm,
it's all like it's only a regret if you don't learn from it. You get me? You can't even because I can't. There's no time machine to go back and fix
yeah.
it. Just
Just
keep
have to,
going.
yeah. Yeah,
Just
keep
keep going.
pushing, huh?
Yeah.
If you could think of one thing that you said that you would think that you had to sacrifice to get to this point, bro, what would that be?
One thing I would have to
Or that you
sacrifice.
have sacrificed to get to this point where you are right now?
Time doing other stuff, like other miscellaneous stuff. Friends, going out with friends.
You
You
had to
know.
sacrifice a lot of time from
Yeah,
hanging out with your friends.
100%. Locking into your business, putting
Mm.
a lot of that energy into your business and building it, and um,
Because what's the goal after this for Mr. Cali Collectibles? What's the goal? 5 year goal, 2 year goal, 3 year goal.
to have a certain amount in my bank account while also having like 5 figures in inventory still, so that I'm more comfortable. That's my main goal. But
You have any goals of like maybe starting a channel, maybe growing social media, getting extra revenue, open
extra
up
revenue,
extra revenue?
but probably like a part time or something, or maybe like a full time where my business I don't have to put that much into it, like time wise,
Mm-hmm.
where I can just do it after I get off work or something like that.
Mm.
You know,
Wow.
yeah, that's like the big goal. Cause flipping stuff, hustling, I'm gonna do forever. I was actually at a bachelor party with my homie. It wasn't a bachelor party. It was like a camping trip for
Yeah.
him. His that's what he wanted to do for his bachelor party.
Yeah.
And I sold, bro. Sorry, I just thought of it. The highest slab I ever sold was 10K. 10K. Yeah, I just thought about it. I
What?
bought my truck with it actually.
No
Yeah,
way.
that's how I bought my truck, so that I could give my wife this car, so she could use this car, and I have another car.
10K.
use.
What card was that?
It was a Gold Star Pikachu, Japanese PSA 10.
Wow.
So I got a good amount of cash.
They paid you cash?
Yeah, he paid me a good amount. Well, Zelle, but it was from another state, so I also didn't get taxed on it as much because
Oh,
he sent it was from
wow.
another state. It was an out of state sale technically, so I didn't get taxed on it that much. And he also gave me some booster boxes too.
Wow.
So like the total value was like almost like 10K.
Wow.
Yeah. Um, that's yeah. So we were at the camping trip, and I told them about that. I was like, "That's how I bought my truck. I sold that card." And then he asked me the same question. One of my good friends, he was like, "So when do you think you're gonna be done? Like, when is it?" And I was like, "Like when I die, you know, like when I'm in the ground, that's when I'm gonna stop."
How old
know?
are you?
I'm 31.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you're still fairly young, dude. You got some years ahead of you to hustle, huh? Hard.
Yeah. I think I'll be
Wow.
hustling all my
Yeah.
life, to be honest. Not in
Yeah.
like a bad way.
Of course,
just,
of course. Yeah, yeah.
That's just how,
Yeah.
bro. My dad's a hustler, you know.
No
like,
way.
My dad's, yeah. My parents, my dad instilled the hard work, like just keep
Into
going
you?
kind of
Yeah.
attitude. Like watching him wake up 3 a.m., 4 a.m., going to work, then
Wow.
coming home tired, changing his clothes and doing a side job, you know,
Wow.
or my dad going straight from work to a side job. you know?
Wow.
And yeah, when I was in school, bro, there's times I go to work and go straight to class, or right after class go straight to work, and then still have to figure out how to do my homework and apply for
Yeah.
other colleges and
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah, for sure, having a good like example helped me.
Wow.
My dad, my parents, my mom
Yeah.
too.
So you don't want to open up a store or anything like that?
Not in the foreseeable future, because I like being mobile.
Yeah.
I like being able
It's
to
more
do my own
profitable
thing.
too, huh?
Yeah, I don't have overhead. Also
Yeah.
trust too, bro. I don't
That's
really.
true. Yeah, there's a
I have
lot
to
of people
trust
getting
someone.
broken into, huh?
Yeah, broken
That's
into
crazy.
trusting someone to like
Make the good deals. Yeah, bro. Trust someone with your money, with what you've built. Took you so hard. I mean,
It's my
took so
baby.
hard.
My
Yeah,
business is my other
bro.
baby, you know?
You don't want to just hand it over to somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, mobile makes more sense, dude.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
me, you know,
Yeah, some people do, of course.
it's like better for them because, bro, if you have your own brick and mortar, people come to you, you know? So that's, you don't have to go to anyone else.
Yeah.
But for the foreseeable future, not really. I like being mobile.
Yeah.
I like being able to go to an event, not worry about, oh, who's gonna watch the shop, or I gotta close the shop down so I can go.
Or if you want to go camping, you want to go on a vacation. Oh, who's gonna watch the shop?
I gotta call sick day. You know what I mean? That was another thing too, like the freedom. Like I don't have to ask anyone. Like, oh, is it okay if I take this day off? You know.
Because I want
also
to do
too in the
show.
future when I have kids, I don't want to be like, oh, is it cool if I go do this for my kid or take the day off so I can do this for my kid? I want to be my own boss.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So.
Man, dude. So, anything else you want to say before we end the podcast, bro?
It's been an honor being here.
Likewise, man. An honor having you, dude.
And
you dropped a lot of great information, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. It's literally just experience, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up, that's like the best teacher. It's just experience. Because anyone can tell you something and it could go in one ear and one out. But once you like feel it, once you're in that situation, then you like really start to think about it. But
now I have a different perspective of Mr. Cali Collectibles.
That's good.
Not in a. I'm not saying a bad way. I'm just saying because what you've been through, and what your goals are, right, and what you put into it.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
You know what I mean?
That.
Like it's different.
I appreciate that.
But now it's just I was jolty on remote control. Oh, he's just flipping games. Nah, dude, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, and that's your full-time gig. And on top of being your full-time gig, you have goals, you know, and balancing everything. Yeah, it's a whole different realm, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It's a whole different realm, bro. It's crazy.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, it's respect, bro, for reals. Like,
I appreciate that,
for reals, man. You. Like, no glaze, bro. Like, straight up respect, dude.
I appreciate that, bro.
It's like, I can't imagine my wife, like me telling my wife, hey, babe, I'm just going to do video games in TCG. Because when I've ended, I have days where I'm just like, bro, what am I doing? Yeah, but I'm thankful where I'm like, I have a regular career, you know? And for you, it's like, that's why I was asking you, like, man, dude, your wife's supportive of that. So cool, dude.
Bro, my wife.
That's so, you're blessed, bro. You're blessed, bro. Yeah.
Bro. I struggled with my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, there's a story of like this older Chinese general.
Yeah.
He was about to face a battle and he had some of his soldiers destroy all his ships so that when his soldiers were fighting, they had no choice but to win. They couldn't go home. We have to win. There's no other choice. Ooh. So that's kind of how the position I put myself in. Like,
there's no going back. You can't go back.
I'm gonna make it work. You know, like there's no like, oh, what if it doesn't work? I'm gonna make it work. You know, like one way or another, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out a way. Whether I'm.
You ever thought about selling merch, bro?
Yeah, actually.
You should, bro. Because bro. Because I'd be interested in buying a shirt.
Thank you,
just to support.
I appreciate that.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Because I think your story it's interesting, bro. Some people do full time, but the way you're a family man. You're a husband, dude. You transition. You have to go where the money's at, and it's normal. I mean, everyone has to eat, bro. I think that's the one thing about competition is sometimes. You know, you get guys like, oh, well, and I'm like, dude, everyone has to. The sun came out for everyone, bro. The sun came out for everyone, dude. It's cool.
Exactly. I like that.
You know, like the sun is out here for everyone, bro. For the trees, for the birds, for the cats, for everyone, dude. Everyone has to eat, bro.
It's a symbiotic
you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Big time.
Yeah.
You know? And then like I've heard, stories where guys are like, well, he bought it for MSRP. And I'm like, and he's selling it $10. Like, dude, he's trying to make $10, bro. It's cool. Let him make
sense for him.
Yeah, let him make $10, bro. Let him make $20. Let people have their hustle, have their grind on, and that, like I said, I always tell people, like, dude, the sun came out for everyone, bro. Let people do whatever. Let people do whatever they feel is comfortable with and what works for them.
Yeah.
For some people, like you said, for you, it doesn't make sense to have a brick and mortar. For you, it makes sense to be mobile. Yeah, for me too. I used to have a fish store, bro, and it was like the worst. And I could slowly see my wife getting bitter and bitter. I'm like, nah, it's time to shut it down.
Yeah.
During COVID, after that, We were paying 1,800. They wanted 36. Delva says, nah, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like I was just strapped down, bro. I couldn't do nothing, bro. Nothing. Had to find somebody to watch the store while we were on vacation. Had to sometimes I'll be like, hey, go to the store, it's open. Like, what do you I'm outside, no one's here. And I'm like, what do you mean? The guy said he opened. I called the employee, bro. They were lying.
The trust thing.
Yeah. And I was like,
crazy.
that's crazy. That's why when I like Elliot and Dylan who have the stores, mad props, bro. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot to deal with, bro. That's so much to deal with, dude. It's a lot. Insurance, commercial insurance, bro. Yeah, someone coming in. I mean, they broke into Dylan, right? Remember?
Yeah.
How much did it take? Do you know by any chance?
I don't, but
it was
they took
lot.
a good amount of stuff. Yeah. And
that's devastating, bro. Can you imagine, dude? Have you ever got anything stolen from your case, bro? Caught someone?
I think may have, but I haven't caught anyone like.
So you have had stuff missing?
Yeah, I've had stuff missing where I was like, "Hey, where did this go?" I don't remember selling this or like but that's the nature of the beast. Yeah, it's the nature of the business, bro.
That's crazy, dude.
You're always gonna have.
What's gonna happen when you catch someone? You'll be nice about it.
Because I'm a family man now, yes.
And then your business, right?
Yeah.
There's so much.
I
feel like you have a lot to lose, bro. You built it so up here where it's like, dude, if I do something, I got a lot to lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's why I'm like, like when I chased that guy that crashed into our cars, I was like, I have a wife now,
Yeah, dude.
He's lucky I had a wife, like if I didn't have a wife,
it's different when you're single.
Yeah, to lose. There's a difference. I would have chased that guy to the ends of the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And he's fixing that car, bro. He's taking it to the body shop, and you're gonna make him fix it.
I'm gonna watch his ass fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, dude.
But yeah, like I would say to anyone thinking about starting their own business.
What would be a piece of advice that you would tell someone, man?
All in. You gotta be all in. Yeah. All in. It's not I think it's fun. It'd be fun. All in, bro.
What do you think? What if you can divide it the percentage? How much percentage of it is fun, bro?
You have to love what you do. You know what I mean? You have to enjoy it. For me, it's talking to people, making deals, hustling. I love that. I love doing all that stuff, because it's me too. Like when I had a 9 to 5, corporate likes to punish people that work hard for some reason, like sometimes there's like someone, they might be cooler with the boss or something, so they get favored for some stuff, or like you work harder, right? You do more stuff in a certain amount of time. They're going to give you more work to do, but like not a significant increase in pay. At least my business, the way I looked at it was I can take myself as far as I want to go and as far as I work. As hard as I work, that's where I'm going to go. There's no one else to blame but me. There's no other factors but me. If I'm not successful, it's on me. It's because I'm being lazy, or I'm not doing enough, or I'm not doing what I need to do. I'm not making the smart moves or the optimal moves for my business. So that's kind of what actually made me want to leave my job and do my business, because I'm like, listen, I know I can do this. I can take myself as far as I want to go. Sacrifice, for sure, but
do you find it harder that it's harder and more difficult now because of inflation prior to when it was when you first started?
Things cost a lot more. People also want a lot more for their stuff. But find someone who's gonna drive to your house. It's gonna drive like I've driven like 2 hours to go pick something up because it made sense. I've been to San Diego and back in the day because the pickup made sense to me. Like like profit wise, it made sense to me to go do it. So, but yeah, people want a lot more. Inflation sucks, but it's like being Bruce Lee. It's like being like water. You know what I'm saying? You have to adapt, bro. You have to adapt, bro. Can't make excuses. If it's not working out, move on to the next thing that makes sense.
Yeah. Wow, that's good stuff, bro. Man, dude, anything else you want to share, bro, before we end the podcast, bro? Where can people follow you, man? I feel like people need to follow you.
I appreciate that, bro.
They do, bro.
I'm just a normal guy, bro.
No, I know you are, dude. I know you are, but you
Um,
got some good knowledge, man.
Instagram, Mr.Cali_collectibles. You
And
can
your
follow
website.
me. And on my website too, MrCaliCollectibles.com. Yeah, just shoot me a follow.
Yeah.
DM me if you're selling anything. You want to make a trade. I'm pretty easy to work with if it makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I pretty much promote myself on my stories, my page, and everything.
Yeah.
So,
anything else you want to just drop before we end it, bro? No?
It's been a pleasure to be here.
Same, man. I feel like I learned a lot, bro. For real. It's
cool.
Knowledge, a lot of knowledge, man. Like I said, I look at you a different perspective now, bro.
I appreciate
you got a lot. You got a lot of knowledge, your wisdom, bro. You've been through a lot. You can only gain wisdom, through when you've been through it, dude. Yeah. Wisdom comes with time, bro.
Wisdom
You have a lot of wisdom, bro. You know what I mean? And don't give up, bro. I'm thinking that your next move should be making tees and stuff like that so people can support you, bro.
Some merch,
some merch, some stickers, bro, some pins,
some
couple
cool
hats.
hoodies.
Yeah, bro. Some workout stuff, you know what I mean? Maybe buy like some not even buy, but maybe you could do like when they have like on demand, like print on demand. When you sell one, you don't have to buy like 50 shirts. You just buy one and you just have them printed. They can support you, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Well, man, thank you guys for tuning in to the secret episode of Video Game Resellers. Dude, Mr. Cali Collectibles, thank you so much again, bro.
Thank you for having me,
And then
sir.
thank you guys for sticking in. Make sure you follow him on Instagram, catch him at a show, and support him. Buy his merch, buy his stickers, and you make sure you get some stickers, bro.
I will, bro.
And
will.
hoodies. I'm down for a hoodie. Just to have the little Jolteon.
Yeah,
This is Mr. Cali and the big Jolteon in the back.
I'm a hoodie
with the
guy,
remote.
so I'll
yeah,
for
me
sure
too,
get
bro.
some hoodies soon.
Sounds good, man. Thank you guys, and Mr. Cali Collectibles and Retro Ground out. Catch you guys on the next one, man.
Take care, guys.